That's the greetings in these parts, and when you come to College Station, Texas, you know that the Aggies are ready to gig 'em. Kyle Field will be swaying and electric for this one. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. A&M about to boot it away to start this game. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. So the Texas Longhorns return team didn't help matters out much with that one. The Lone Star State has a ton of rivalries, but this one outshines all the rest.
Yeah, and the 3 of us have had an opportunity to call this game in the past, and you can just feel the tradition when these 2 teams take the field, right, David? You got the 12th man, you got Bevo. This is special.
You got one side that thinks they're way better than the other side thinks they're way better. I'll let you decide which one thinks which, but every year, no love lost.
Off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it down the right side. He's off to the races. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. These 2 dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offense's day, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
Yeah, best athletes on the field are defensive linemen, and when you got guys like this that can get after the quarterback, points will be at a premium.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Freeman. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. They're looking for an advantage to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A strike downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Finds his target down the middle. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Makes the grab on the left. At the 20, he's got space. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll run it from the gun. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He caught it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on 3rd down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The quick out. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Brooks. And the quarterback is snowed under. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB fast.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got his man on the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. That's not at all where he intended to go with the ball on 3rd and long, but it worked out beautifully.
And the frustrating thing, Reese, is from a defensive perspective, I want you to throw it to the running back. I don't want to take away the main targets, the ballers on the outside. You do what I want you to do, and you still make the big play, get the huge 1st down on 3rd and long.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Unloads quickly. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. It's a draw. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd knows when to bring it. Dropping back, it's Brooks. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. He wants to throw. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia Southern has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Freedom took flight in the pregame, but this has been a good one inside Paulson Stadium. They're up by 7 over ULM. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. The run from the shotgun. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Leaves it with the running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll try the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. It'll be a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Off play action. Trying to get to him. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gets open down the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They're going to test the right side with this one. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They go to the ground. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
The Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Brooks. He's got it. On the defense, shoves him out of bounds at the 2. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's right on target. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Shaw. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. 1st and 10. The give to the back. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
It's another 1st down for the offense.
They're going to ride this running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. It's complete. Tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. As the defense comes out, they've got him pinned back, and listen to the roar of this crowd. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Give to the running back. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line to pick up a 3. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. To the air, it's Brooks. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And come on now, O-line. You've got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. On second down, wants to throw. It's complete to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. He wants to throw it again. They're working that left side, and they're able to get him on the ground. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And here on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. It's complete on the right side. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. The give to the back. Pickup of 1, it's down at the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying to impose their will with the run. Works his way ahead for about 3, it's down at the 8. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Fires to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. The official says no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Rides to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. From midfield, looking for room. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Texas offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. On the ground with the counter.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but in the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense, not quitting that play.
And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the right. Got his man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. On the run, it's Abraham. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Let's see what he can do with it. Slips through the line. Touchdown, Texas! The special teams with a special moment. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Oregon State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks, and a defense that looks awful. So unlike this program. They're trailing by 14 to Colorado State.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the tailback. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
All right, you gave up the big play, defense. I know they got a big chunk, but they didn't get in the end zone. You live to fight another day. Now you got to bow your necks up and make this stop inside the 5.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to him. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets a block. Oh, he left him grabbing. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They're going to open this drive with a pass. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Brooks. Finds a spot in the middle. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They knock him down right there. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a bit...
Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 33 in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Texas 35. Texas A&M 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him this time. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. He's going to pass. Makes the grab at the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. To give to the lone running back. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the run. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal.
It's now 2nd and goal.
He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point cuts into the lead just a touch, 35-10. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Back to pass, it's Brooks. Going for it all. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Longhorns! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got his man.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
He's got it down the left side. Afterburner's coming. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aggies. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, Dave.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
On to attempt to try. Splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Nebraska went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout.
Working that left side now.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. He's looking to throw it. Quick completion on the out. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Smokey the Cannon was firing the last time these two teams met as Texas pulled out a close one.
You know, when winning teams win a rivalry game like this, they get the bragging rights. That just seems like it's magnified in this state, though. That was a huge win for Texas a year ago.
Well, I mean, you mean everything's bigger in Texas? We've never heard that before. Obviously, when you beat the Aggies in a rivalry game, the bragging rights run deep for a whole year.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on second down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Second down coming up. To the air, it's Brooks. Finds his tight end. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Getting some heat. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, think of all the big-time players who've been a part of this game, and we have a few more vying for that status so far today in an always emotional duel between the Longhorns and the Aggies. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Texas A&M and Texas plays out.
And the Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They move the tight end all over. They'll leave it with him. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
Second down coming up.
Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. To the air, it's Brooks. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Fast motion from the offense. The RPO, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground.
Brings up second down.
Quick release by the QB. Tackle is made after the 1st down. The Longhorns have this offense rolling. On the move. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Texas! And the beatdown has ensued. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
49. Texas A&M.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
3rd down coming up.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. It's complete. A huge pickup.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing him where you've got a defender on the outside and the inside to see if you can force the quarterback to go somewhere else with the ball.
Quickly complete. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Hey, man, this fullback is a weapon. Nice job catching the football and then turning upfield to go pick up that 1st down.
Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Now on second down. He'll do it himself. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that pass intercepted. Takes it the other way. The 40. At the 30. The 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The short hands, it's Freeman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Complete downfield. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Shaw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They want to just keep throwing it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. It's complete to the right. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The give from the gun. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver shows motion. Red pass is complete. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. He'll try to pop the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Movement here from the tight end. Leaves it with the back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun to give to the back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Nice strike, big play in the passing games. I'll tell you what, find your mismatches, find your advantages, what you do well, and do it again. And then again. And then we know how long we do it again. Keep attacking.
They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. The inside handoff. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
The 1st down pass.
This offense has a 2nd down play.
Tackle on play at the 29-yard line. Brings up.
Scanning the field, it's Brooks. Pressure coming. And they get the sack just like that.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On the move, it's Abraham.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
1st down for the offense.
Handoff from the shotgun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Direct snap. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. grab behind the line. It's Freeman. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? They'll try to get it through the air. A strike downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Huge play in the red zone. Third and goal coming up. Snap it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the incompletion, it's second and 10 from their own 25. It's a draw. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Back to throw, it's Brooks. Coming after him. He'll just throw it away and it'll be fourth down. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They move the tight end all over. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Finds his man. It's all. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Texas offense. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Ran through the contact. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to the ground. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. On first and 10 from the 38. Right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Second down coming up.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Nifty little dance step. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Wants to throw. It's Brooks. Gets it out fast. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease to the left. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Using the quick game. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Movement here from the tight end. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Texas! And the pummeling has started. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. Horns are up, and the eyes of Texas are focused on building the lead against the Aggies.
And the Horns are capturing this momentum. Listen, a lot of angst, a lot of nervousness early in the game, Palmer, but now Texas in this rivalry game taking over.
Yeah, you're right. Hook them right now. They're just enforcing their will in this game. They're the more physical team at this point. And Texas A&M, they've got an uphill battle here.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Shaw. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short in the 1st down.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Now on 2nd and short after the 1st down completion. He's looking to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They keep attacking through the air. He's got his man. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for the big play. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A great catch and run for 6. You want something to be able to feel positive about after this game, and maybe that late touchdown will do it.
And Reese, I'm positive that stat counts on my stat line. Keep playing. Keep piling up those stats. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Lining up to add another. Smashes it through for the PAT. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Handoff from the gun. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looking downfield, it's Brooks. He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the stomping has commenced. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the middle. Pass on the way. It's picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. To the ground with the back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying to bully their way in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Slams it ahead. Touchdown, Texas! And the route is on.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Freeman. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They move the tight end all over. Going with the counter play here. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Trying to pick up a first down. Give to the back.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped. Now forcing a 4th down.
The offense set for a first down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Feeling some heat. He'll get rid of it. It's caught. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at 2nd down. The snap sets up to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Here's the handoff. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone.
Yeah, and obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Pulls and fired complete. Touchdown Longhorns! And the punishment has been extended. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Marshall pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. A masterful road performance, or as Coach likes to call it, thundering herd football. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He looks that one in nicely. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. He wants to throw. Fires left. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Looking to throw it again. He's got it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Aggies have their offense in high gear. They'll throw it on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. With the catch, it's McIntyre. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the catch. It's Freeman. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Complete.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games to win the big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Looking to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Shaw.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this.
I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
Nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's perfect. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for me.
bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.